Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to Near Disney. It's the Monday show where we get together and talk about the real estate market and the community events in Celebration, Florida, the town that was built by Disney. I'm Elijah Lewis with Florida in Motion Realty and resident of Celebration, Florida, myself. And of course, our office is located in the downtown area. So before we jump into all that, let's cue the theme song.
Information on celebration.
Very nice. The dulcet tones of Kim Hawk, the fairy godmother of real estate, giving us the introduction there. So feel free to say hi as we're getting off into the chat here. And just if you're a resident of Celebration or just someone who's interested in the town built by Disney, how are you doing? Feel free to say hello. How's your Monday? We typically kick things off by looking at the Celebration Town Hall's event calendar. I've seen some Facebook posts as well about some cool community events that are going to be happening in the coming week. And then, of course, at the end of the show, we take a look at the MLS that we realtors have lovely exclusive back-end access to give you the rundown of what happened on the past week of the real estate market in Celebration, Florida. So what was new to the market, what got a contract and penned it, and what actually sold, to give you a look at what the prices are like, what things are actually officially selling for. So let's take a quick look at Town Hall. So I guess Wednesday, in a couple days from now, it's going to be National Popsicle Day. And it is still hot and sunny out there, even though we are going into the fall season. The snowbirds don't usually flock back just yet. But of course, 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. at Celebration Parks and Pools. So basically, there's going to be multiple ways that you can get your hands on a delicious popsicle by having a residential ID card. Basically, you can go to like Spring Park Pool between 12 and 12:30, Founders Park between 3:30 and 4, Long Meadow Park between 4:30 and 5. And hey, it's still sunny out at 5:30 p.m. to 6 this time of year for Lakeside Pool. So that's the one closest to the downtown. And let us know where you stand on popsicles versus ice cream cones and ice cream sandwiches and all that. It's just good, refreshing. Snow cone, shaved ice, all that good stuff. I went to a place that served like snow flavor. Like it wasn't ice cream and it wasn't shaved ice. It was like they literally made snow. It was extra frothy and it was fun. Put little marshmallows and the caramel drizzle on it. And I paid good money to eat snow. Anyway, and then I do want to draw attention as well that there's a couple fitness events happening. Celebrations Health and Wellness Expo presented by Experience Kissimmee. That is going to be Saturday, September 19th, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Lakeside Park. Basically, you're invited to apply to be part of Celebrations Health and Wellness Expo. And that's a cool thing. Let's see if I can blow this up for you to get a better look at it. So they had fitness demos, health and wellness vendors, and food trucks. And okay, this looks a little more green and healthy than your average food truck food. And everyone's getting their exercise in. But you know what? Even though time is flying these days, and September 19th is really just around the corner, there's another cool health and wellness event that's going to be happening just this weekend. Alexis Mann and Taylor Grace are posting about the Prayer and Pilates event, August 29th at 9 a.m. And that is at Celebration Lakeside Park. Basically, this is their third prayer and Pilates that they've done in Celebration this year. They're starting to make a routine of it. For those passionate about combining faith and fitness, cultivating a space for community to come together spiritually and physically. Basically, you can just join that Lakeside downtown celebration on this upcoming Saturday, 9 a.m. It's going to start at 9:30, and they've got like some vendors. Like I think last time they had some matcha that was there, as well as some jewelry and some other just cool stuff. And then there's two flow classes, DJ giveaways, prayer stations for the prayer part, as well as it says you can bring a mat and a friend. So that's just anybody come over and check that out. I know a lot of people are into Pilates these days and yoga, and I think that at the Celebration Health Academy, that's basically what was replaced the old movie theater from forever ago. They do host some yoga in there as well if you want to check that out. So yeah, that's fun. And I, I'll be there at this. I think they're gonna have me take some photographs. I yeah, I took these photographs that were there for them from the last event. So what else is in on the news docket? So basically, so they're already lining up the schedule for September. This is kind of fun. The Kids Night Out, throwback to the 90s. You can jump back into the 1990s for an evening with friends while the parents go do their thing. Kids have a blast rocking the 90s tunes, playing classic games, and a cool night out together. And this one actually costs money. Kids age 6 to 12, 30 per child, 15 per each additional sibling. This is so weird that 90s is for the kids, huh? Uh, I mean, it is kind of funny. Like, obviously, that's the decade where I was a kid, and it is humbling experience when the decade of your generation becomes the costumery for the new generation of kids' spirit weeks or themed decades events. But that's fun. So September 25th at the Heritage Hall, 951. So this one not happening downtown Celebration, like not a Lakeside Park event. So don't get that twisted. And yeah, so it seems if you go to the town hall website, celebration.florida.us, and click the events, there is a link to register and make your payment. Because yeah, we want to tell you about this now so that it doesn't get to the point where it's sold out. And of course, the porch and yard sales around the corner as well. That's going to be October 3rd. If you want to register your home to be part of it, I think it's about $10 to have your home. Oh, excuse me, 10 per household, 15 per table at Lakeside. So you can actually set up like a vending table if you got some cool stuff you want to sell. You have Celebration, it's very prim and proper, well-maintained community. They don't just let everybody have their garage open and do yard sales all the time. They relegate it to the spring cleaning and fall. And that's kind of just how it goes in our town. So that'll do it for the community events. We don't want to look too far into the future because we will got to have something to talk about next week, of course. But I will jump into the portion where we share about what's going on at the real estate market in Celebration, Florida. And I'm happy to say that, we, the Kim Hawk team near Disney, we got a new listing this week in the last 7 days that we're going to mention here and highlight for you. I will take the opportunity to just kind of, where is it? I will take the opportunity to play the video for you that we have while I share all about it. So let's get that up and running real quick. So it's 1208 Celebration Avenue. This is a 4-bedroom, 3.5-bath townhome in the South Village Spring Park townhomes area of Celebration, like right by where the Heritage Hall is. These are very desirable units when they come available. I mean, they're 3 stories, lots of space. This one in particular is 2,816 square feet for that 4-bedroom offering. And what's so beautiful about it, as you see inside, beautiful finishes, beautiful update, plantation shutters, wainscoting, and of course you have a pool with an oasis backdrop with the plants. Just great for dipping, great for just enjoying the outside, as well as having your 2-car garage with a very good driveway. So a lot, great size primary bedroom, as you can see here, with a big primary bath and walk-in closet as well that you can enjoy. And I love the sort of like the husband of the house described it as like the California treatment that they did on the stairs there, where it's just kind of like there's the space in between the slats. And this is just the most flexible part where you can just go up there, and it does have a full bath on the third floor area. That is kind of like a bedroom floor unto itself. Great space. Like they just, I've seen people do all kinds of things, turned it into a nursery, turned it into an office, turned it into a big, like, best bedroom for basically like a second primary for someone who needs that extra space. And you got great proximity to the South Village pool, basically right across the street, in addition to having your own pool, and you're never far from downtown Celebration. So for 949,000, that is an awesome offering that we are excited to share with you about. 1208 Celebration Avenue, for a 4-bedroom townhome with a pool and a 2-car garage. Definitely. So if you're interested in that, someone you know, seems like a great fit. Those are just so popular. People like rarely even let go of them when they come for sale, to be honest. But we will jump into the rest of the real estate market recap for Celebration. We do it every week as a no, I don't know why the here we go. We do it every week as a recap, just to give you frequent coverage. So this week we had 4 active, 7 pendings, and 7 solds in Celebration, Florida. So yeah, once again, the trend has picked up where the inventory that's leaving the market and getting to the closing table is outpacing the new active. So suddenly we find ourselves in a very low inventory market for what's available in Celebration. We're very fortunate that we have like more than half a dozen Celebration homes for listed right now that we can, show you that's with us. But let's just take a peek. And there even is a coming soon. That's what this new little CS stands for. It's only in the recent weeks where this has even been a thing. So what coming soon means is that it's not officially active on the market yet, but they have the opportunity to promote it as soon to be if you want to get your plans together, and maybe get in touch with us and we can coordinate discussing with this owner when it might be ready for showings so that you can be the first one to see it. This is a great part of town in East Village, one of the more private and luxurious neighborhoods of Celebration, and that's 843 Oak Shadows Road, a 6-bedroom, 5.5 bath with a private pool. That's going to be listed at $2,399,000. Let's just call it 2.4 million, with heated square footage of 4,620 square feet. It's a ISA home, so that means block construction, and it's got this beautiful exterior with the regal pillars and all that. Basically, that's the only picture they've got. Usually, people wait until they've got their professional photographer in there to take it active, and we just kind of get this little sneak peek from the side of the road while it's in coming soon status. So if that sounds cool to you, check your boxes for 6-bedroom, 5.5 bath with a pool over 4,500 square feet. Definitely give us a call and we can arrange to get you into this one once it's ready. Then let's take it to what's hit the market as an active. So this is now active on the market. 500 Mirasol. Mirasol is a great condo complex. It's like really close, basically walking distance to Celebration, Florida. The downtown of Celebration. For a 1-bed, 1.5 bath for $379,000, just over 1,100 square feet. And that you can say, wow, that's kind of high for 1 bedroom, but these are very well built. This one in particular has been updated beautifully inside. It's great to have the half bath, and I love the really modern decor that they did in there, and loved having the breakfast nook in there as well. Great finishes, and I'm hoping that this is going to take us like to the balcony next, but I guess they're going to take a moment to show off the kitchen. I can see why. Beautifully done, stainless steel appliances. It does have an in-unit laundry, high ceilings, and large primary bedroom, of course, for the 1 bedroom. And beautiful designer tile. They definitely remodeled the shower. They turned the dining space. Actually, they enclosed this. So the dining room area has been enclosed. Then now they call it the den. And what's awesome about this unit, of course, is that you get to look out toward water from your screened in balcony. So beautiful for Mirasol. I live in the Mirasol myself. Not this part, but not this building, but it's a great, great place. I'd be more than happy to show it to you myself. Also new this week is a one-story home, 3-bedroom, 2-bath in, I believe this is Artisan Park. And yeah, so I mean, to be able to have that kind of, I like the cottage look, kind of that little Victorian with the turret coming out, and nice to have some front porch, everything all on one floor. Some people, that's all that they want to look at. That's all they want to deal with us in Celebration. And I understand, everyone has their mobility needs, or people just like the charm of this sort of cottage feel. And as I'm looking out, that it seems to have some screened in outdoor sitting space as well. Nicely done for sure. So that's a 1205 green square, just over 1,700 square feet, and listed for 827,000. Not too bad for a single family home with some of those really nice finishes, newer AC, newer appliances, and the roof's less than 10 years old. And then, of course, there's that 1208 Celebration Avenue that I was telling you about. That was our listing. I just played the video for you. I won't tell you anymore, except it's awesome to get one of those available. Also hitting the market this week is 915 Jasmine Street. Beautiful street near to the main village of Celebration, Florida. Pretty easy just to get right downtown. For 4-bed, 3.5-bath, single family, just under 3,000 square feet. This is offered at $1,450,000. And it shows a lovely, it's kind of got golf view. And yeah, shows beautifully inside with these lovely finishes, plantation shutters, contemporary look, open floor plan. Love that fireplace. Love that open dining area. Some people might have enclosed that, or it could feel a little claustrophobic, but I love that they did it this way in the floor plan. This is listed by Catherine Rupert, who is a wonderful agent that we love working with. We'd be happy to bring you to this home and give you a chance to, make a smooth transaction happen. It does have the upstairs primary bedroom, but you could just see how nicely remodeled the bath is, and some spacious extra bedrooms as well. Happy to see that. And then that was the most luxurious home that hit the market this week. So that was the premium, getting around. Let's see, that price point was 1.45, and now, as the entry level for what pended, it's got a contract this week, just left the market. It's list of 1037 Old Blush Road. That's kind of in the East Village area. That's right outside of Artisan Park, I believe. Listed for 450. Stay tuned to the show. We'll definitely let you know what it eventually officially sold for, what they took for 1,440 square feet. Let's see. Take a peek inside. Why not? What does the most economic best price look like? So, hey, I mean, to get this kind of interior, these kind of finishes, that's pretty cool for less than 500,000 for 2-bed, 2.5-bath, including a garage. Another Mirasol got a contract. That's good. Love to see it. Resolute Street, South Village, went for was listed for 545,000, 3-bed, 2.5-bath, 1,655 square feet. Yep, this is the Spring Lake area. These were built around 2014 to 2018. So that was the newest construction before Island Village came into the scene, being built out by Mattamy. These were, I think, David Weekley's. But yeah, very nice inside. Happy to see that get under contract as well. You can still get some good space for that price point. Even more Mirasol pending. And what I'm noticing about these Mirasols is that they're going quick. We're talking single-digit days on the market. So, for a 2-bed, 1,529 square feet in the main building, 501 unit 208, That was listed for 554. And I think that when things get that fast off the market, they likely did pretty well on their price. But of course, stay tuned. We'll show you what it went for. Yep, love to see those screened-in balconies at the Mirasol. Congratulations. I'm getting tempted to sell mine now. Geez, they're going to go this fast and get these good prices. Maybe if you want to sell yours, give me a call. My number's on the screen. Island Village, the new construction area celebration is pending as well. So you can get like a 3-bed, 2.5-bath townhouse in Island Village at 1475 Seashore Circle. That was listed at 577. And when it's new construction, I bet they didn't really compromise too much on price. Maybe they offered some incentives with like closing costs or something. For 1,651 square feet, yeah, we're still under 600,000. Pretty good. And then, of course, single family home, 1-story, 3-bedroom, 2 full bath for just over 1,400 square feet. That was listed for 745. Congratulations to 920 Pawstand Road for getting a contract this week. I did show this house. It was a cool one. And 1110 Rush Court for 6-bed, 4 full bath. Pending was listed for just under 1.4 million, 1,390,000, and over 3,700 square feet. So that's nice to get 6 bedrooms for under 1.4 million. I mean, as far as we know. And yeah, David Weekly home, good part of South Village. Congratulations for getting a contract. I think, is that the most expensive one that actually pended? Yep. So just under 1.4 was the most premium one that pended. But now we want to take a look at the homes that sold. These are the ones that actually got to the closing table. Nothing came up at the last minute. Financing didn't fall apart. There wasn't an issue that prevented the sale from happening. So congratulations on actually getting to the closing table. 582 Water Street. Those condos that are just really right downtown Celebration, across from like Market Street. For just a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, they took 295,000, and the price per square foot was 334,000. A great location. You know, there's a little bit of a premium for that, for the square footage, and I love to see that the interior looks pretty nice as well. The only thing that ever really comes up about these units and why maybe they don't even do better is just because they're not in elevator buildings. But I mean, for 1 bed, 1 bath, not even a half bath, that's pretty good, getting just under 300,000. I think the market is healthy there. So as you've seen already how low inventory that we have. Oh, another one on Old Blush. This one actually sold for 2-bed, 2.5 bath, and with a garage. 415 it took. So happy to see that. 1003 Old Blush Road. So that's like deep into the East Village, right before you get into Artisan Park. I might even be considered South Village. It's kind of on the border. Grand Bay Lane in Georgetown, 310 Grand Bay, sold for 440,000, and that's price per square footage of 209. That's a great price per square footage, and they got 2,100 square feet in there for 4-bedroom, and you're paying 209 price per square footage. Congratulations to that buyer, and hit for the seller for just getting it done. Love to see these interior finishes too. Absolutely. And that was on the market for, not too long. 1210, I think it's Vox. Gosh, if it's Vo, I will feel so lame. It is an Artisan Park, so it could have like fancy pronunciation of Vo. Let me know in the chat if what it is. 3-bed, 2 full bath, went for 480,000. Price per square foot 259,000 for an Artisan Park. So that's pretty cool. First floor. Some people, that's all they want. That's all they're looking for. And this looks like a big open floor plan as well. Love to see it. And of course, the residents of Artisan Park in Celebration enjoy exclusive access to the clubhouse that they pay a special quarterly, not too unreasonable fee for. It's basically the best amenities that there is in town. The biggest heated pool, private restaurant, the biggest fitness center, conference room space, all kinds of community events. Mirasol offers some great stuff as well, but I do think that Artisan Parks Club takes the cake. Their management, like Bill McFadden there, like he wins awards for running it so well. Congratulations to 629 Mulberry Avenue, basically a 4-bedroom, 4.5-bath home that went for $738,309 for its price per square foot. Love to see. These are the ones that are like right downtown across from the Community Presbyterian Church. And it was updated very nicely inside as well. Like this is the original Celebration. So these homes would be like from the 90s. And we'd love to see them get redone with this tasteful, modern elegance. Because sometimes, yeah, I mean, you'll go into these places, they'll be asking you for that top dollar, and it'll still look like 1997. And God bless them. But yeah, looks like they did a good job with this one. Congrats. Two more, and then we're done. 1113 Tapestry Drive. That's Artisan Park as well. Another 1-story home, 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath for single family. Went for $784,500 with a price per square footage of 414. So congratulations on that. Love to see these 1-story homes that still give you a bit of front porch space, big open floor plan. People still love the open floor plan. Oh, I like this outdoor space. I want to take a look at that. It's never going to let me. Oh, here it is. This is like a sunroom. I like that. Look at all of these windows up above, and the whole downstairs is made of windows and windowed doors. Love to see that. That makes me happy. Congratulations on getting to the closing table. And the most luxurious home that sold in Celebration this week that got to the closing table. Congratulations to 1849 Seashore Circle, 3-bed, 2.5-bath. Took the contract for $878,946. 0 days on the market. So, and they already took all their, they didn't even put up their listing photos. So they must have had someone already ready. Because I was like, ooh, I want to see what's so nice that it goes on the first day on the market. I always like to see those listings, what they look like inside. But it does say gourmet kitchen, primary suite, retreat space. Yeah, beautiful. It sounds like they're really selling the kitchen in the listing document. So use your imagination and put your dream kitchen into your headspace. And that's what sold on 1 day on the market, less than 1 day. All right. Well, that'll do it for the market recap for Celebration Florida. Of course, I am an agent with Florida in Motion Realty. Our office is right downtown Celebration. My number's here if you or anyone you know wants to get to know this town a little bit better. This channel is a great resource to just always keep up to date on what's happening here and what the housing market looks like. So I encourage you to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. It helps promote the channel. And I don't know what happened to my hair that turned into a shark fin. Please forgive me. Must have just brushed it just the wrong way. But anyway, I will leave you guys to enjoy your Monday night. We also do a show on Wednesday where we talk about what's happening in Orlando in general, more neighborhoods besides just Celebration, just because we cover everything within a 25-mile radius of Cinderella's castle, as we like to say. So I'll throw it over to Kim Hawk, Fairy Godmother Real Estate, to sign us off. Take care. Have a good one, everybody.
Make sure that you subscribe and like so that we can continue to give you up-to-date information on all things that are going around the 25-mile radius of Cinderella's castle, because this is truly a magical place to live.